After he came back to restaurant, he didn't talk too much, not with Ivan. Wine noticed his expression. He's not in a good mood. He was quiet all the time. Now they are going back home, totally silence inside the car. No one talks. Other side Wine, she just controlling her anger. Wine patting Ivan head which on her chest and sleeping peacefully. She looked at Taeyang with the corner of her eyes, found him focusing on the driving with cold face. After some time later, they reached their house. Taeyang got down of the car and came near her side. He opened the door for her. She got down of the car with sleeping Ivan in her arms. Taeyang tried to take him from her, but she moved away from him and started walking inside the building. Taeyang sighed and started walking behind her. Ryan placed Ivan down on the bed and covered his little figure with the blanket. She bent down and kissed his forehead. Then she went to the bathroom for fresh up. After some time later, she came back outside and looked at the mirror and started doing her night routine. She cleansed her teeth, remembering about Lana's kiss. She looked at Ivan and found him in his deep sleep. She slowly closed the door without making any noise and went outside of the room. Wine came inside his room and found empty. She heard water running sound inside the bathroom. She sat down on the bed waiting for him. She closed her eyes tightly and clenched her fist due to anger, remembering about the Lana. Soon door opened, revealing Taeyang. He was wiping his wet hairs with a towel, and then his eyes fell on Wine sitting on his bed. Their eyes met. First he got confused. What is she doing here? At this time, she stood up and walked near him, directly looking into his eyes. He also looking into her eyes back. She stood in front of him. She looked up at him due to their height difference. She started speaking, looking into his eyes. Wine. What is she have that I don't have? Taeyang, what are you saying? Wine. You exactly know what I'm talking about. Answer me. Taeyang, Miss Wine, go sleep. It's late. He was about to go to bed, but Wine held his hand and pulled him again in front of her. Wine. Oh, seems like you enjoy her kiss that much. Now why face doesn't matter to you. Taeyang, wine. Wine. What wine, huh? Taeyang, why do you care? It's not like you consider me as your husband. Then why are you being concerned about my personal life? Wine looked at him shockingly. Deep down she knows he's saying the truth, but her heart couldn't accept the fact Taeyang being with Delana. Taeyang, I know you don't like me and you never accept me as your husband, so why do you care with whom I talk or not? I know you like that mean calm. Before he could complete, Wine stepped close to him and kissed him on his lips. He was shocked and feeling her soft lips against him. He couldn't hold himself back. He held the back of her head and kissed her deeply. Her hands is behind his head, pulling him more closer into the kiss. Taeyang started walking backwards and Wine is walking forwards. Soon they fall on the bed with Taeyang top of her. Taeyang caresses his cheek and kissing her deeply. Soon slowly she make him lay down on the bed and now she is top of him. She is kissing him deeply while holding his cheek. Taeyang holding her waist kissed her back. Suddenly they came to their right mind when they heard Ivan shout for Wine. She hurriedly sat up and fixed her hairs. Then, without looking at him or saying anything, she left outside of his room. He is still processing everything. Few days later, Wine and Ivan sitting in the living room while Wine helping Ivan with his homework. Ivan, Mama, I want hot chocolate. I'm hungry. Wyan chuckled and went to kitchen for make hot chocolate for him. After making hot chocolate, she came back with snacks and hot chocolate for him. He became happy and started having hot chocolate and snacks. Even Mama, seeing his double meaning pout, she understood he wants to say something. Wine, tell Mama, what do you want? Ivan, I want ice cream. Wine chuckled, seeing his smile. Wine, fine, I'll bring it for you. Ivan, but Mama, I already finished every ice cream which was in the refrigerator. Wine, seriously, Ivan? Ivan, sorry, Mama. Why, don't be sad. We will go to the supermarket to have ice cream. What do you say? Ivan, yeah. They got ready and went outside of the house for having ice cream. After that night, the young and Wyan always try to avoid each other because they thought it's embarrassing. Time skip. Wine. Which flavor you want, my baby? Ivan. Strawberry chocolate flavor. Waiter took their order and left from there. Ivan. Mama, we should call Appa. Wine dialed his number and hand Ivan the phone. On call. Ivan. Appa. Taya. Yes, my baby. Ivan. We are at now ice cream shop. Come and join us. Taya. I can't promise, but I will try. By the way, in which ice cream shop you guys are at? Ivan, XX parlor. Taeyang, fine. Enjoy, my boy. Ivan, okay. Wine, what did he say? Ivan, he's not sure. Wine just secretly rolled her eyes. They were having their ice cream happily, but someone called Wine from behind. She looked at the person and her heart skipped a bit. Wine, Camille, Camille, hi Wine, Camille. Hi, how are you? Wine, I am fine. What are you doing here? For Wine, he is her first crush and she likes him and he likes her too. Camille, I saw you here so thought to meet you. Wine, oh, Camille, I heard you got married. Wine. Wine, yeah, Camille, I know Wine. You can't do anything like that. And I tried to convince my parents, but they call off the marriage. I really like you, Wine. Wine wants to cry her heart out, but she holds her tears back. Wine, Camille, meet my son, Kim Ivan. Camille got shocked but slowly smiled at Ivan. Camille, hi. Ivan, hi. Camille looked at Wine with questionable look. Wine, he's my husband's son. Camille, and you accept it? Wine, maybe he is not my biological child, but he is my own child. My kid, my Ivan. Camille stood up, trying to hold his emotion back. He pulled her into a hug and she hugged him back. After some time later, they broke the hug and Camille held her hand and kissed it. Camille, I love you, Wine, and I will always love you. Wine's eyes got teary. Wine, move on, Camille. Camille nodded his head and wiped his tears. Camille, bye, Ivan. Ivan, bye, uncle. Camille left, but her eyes fell on Taeyang at the gate, looking at her with hurting gaze. Wine, Taeyang, Ivan, Appa. Taeyang came here early to surprise them, but seems like he got surprised. Taeyang, let's go home, Ivan. Ivan, but Appa ice cream. Taeyang, we will buy it. Now let's go. Taeyang paid the bill and they left from there while Wine is quiet and looking at Taeyang's emotionless face. Time skip. Taeyang was sleeping but he heard door opening sound. But he didn't open his eyes cause he knows it's her. But if it was Ivan, even for once he called him Appa. He felt other side of the bed moving. Soon he felt she hugged him from behind. His heartbeat went fast, same goes to Wine. She kissed his chest from behind and hugged him tightly, then slowly stood up and left from there. After going outside of the room, Taeyang opened his eyes. Taeyang, why are you doing this, Wine? I know you like Camille, then why you came to me? Why are you making me wait for you? Next day, Wyan is standing outside of the kindergarten school waiting for Ivan. Soon she saw Ivan coming running to her and hug her. Wyan took the water bottle and made him drink water. Wyan, how was your school? Ivan, good. Ivan, they looked at the person and found Lana. Ivan ran to her and hugged her. Ivan, Lana teacher, how are you? Lana, I'm fine, my boy. How is your father? Ivan, he's fine too. Suddenly someone pulled Ivan away from Lana, which is none other than Wine. Wine, didn't I warn you stay away from my kid and my husband? Lana, husband? Which husband you are talking about, Miss Wine? Whom you will get divorced after a year. A tight slap landed on Lana's cheek. Lana looked at her disbelief. Wine, just shut up, otherwise I will pull your tongue outside. Don't you dare to take his name in your mouth. Lana, why? Are you afraid he will come to me? Another slap landed on her cheek, making her lip bleed. Wine held her, pushed her on the road and started slapping non-stop. Even Mama stopped crying. Some people separate Wine from Lana. Wine looked at Ivan, found him crying. Her eyes softened. She tried to pick him up, but she pushed her away. Ivan, you are a bad mama. She kneeled down at him and wiped his tears even though he is scared of her. Why and baby, Mama is sorry. She tried to take your Appa away from us. Ivan looked at her. Ivan, really? Why? Yes, and don't talk to her never. Ivan, okay. Why? Now come to Mama. He slowly walked near her and she picked him up in her arms, hid him in her chest. Wyan last time looked at Lana. Wyan never ever dreamed of having them. They are only mine. With that, Wyan and Ivan sit inside the car and left from there. Time skip. Ivan and Wine sitting in the living room and Wine helping him in his homework. Suddenly doorbell rang and Ivan went to open the door. Taeyang came inside with an angry face. Taeyang, Ivan, my boy, go inside my room and lock the door. Ivan, okay, Appa. Ivan left from there and Wine got confused. She was about to go, but Taeyang stopped her. Taeyang, you stay here. Wine rolled her eyes and looked at him. Taeyang, why did you beat Lana? Wine bitterly chuckled. Wine, seems like you felt hurt. Taeyang, that's not the answer. Wine, so what? I beat her, huh? Taeyang, why? She didn't had done anything to you, then why? Wine sighed angrily. Taeyang, you know what? She's a kind person and better than you. Wyan looked at him shockingly. Taeyang, that day you said the right. I shouldn't have married to you. Before he could complete, a tight slap landed on his cheek, which made his face turn other side. He slowly looked at her and found her teary eyes. Wyan, don't you dare, Mr. Kim. Taeyang, what did I say wrong, Miss Wyan? It was just a forced marriage, and you didn't want to marry me. I know you love me in Cameo. What did you thought? I didn't say anything that day. I saw everything, you and Cameo. Before he could complete, Wine raised her hand about to slap him again but stopped at midway. She's looking into his eyes with tears. Wine, I don't like him nor love him. Taeyang, get out of my house. Wine, huh? Taeyang, I said get out of my house right now. Wine, no, I won't. What will you do? Looking into his eyes, Taeyang angrily held her arm and started dragging her towards the door. Why and leave me, Mr. Kim. He opened the door and pushed her outside, then closed the door. Ryan banging on the door while shouting, "Ryan, open the door, Mr. Kim. Ivan, tell your appa, open the door for mama." But no response. Ryan wiped her tears and again shout, "Ryan, fine, I'm going. Wish you a very happy married life with that fucking Lana, Mr. Kim." Meanwhile, Taeyeon was hearing everything while leaning his back on the door and sobbing. How badly he wants to open the door, but he didn't. Sometime later, everything got silent, means she left. Taeyeon covered his face between his palms and crying. He wiped his tears when Ivan called him, "Ivan, Appa." Taeyang, "Yes, my boy." Ivan, "Why are you crying, Appa?" Taeyang, "No, I'm not crying." Ivan, "But your eyes are red and teary." Taeyang, "Something went inside my eyes." Ivan, "Where is Mama?" Taeyang don't know what to answer him. He pulled Ivan closer and kissed his cheeks. Taeyang, "Mama left." Ivan, "Where? But she was here some times ago." Taeyang, "She left to her parents' house." Ivan, "But Mama promised me she will take me with her." Taeyang, "Appa wants to tell you something." Ivan, "What?" Taeyang, "She's not your mama and she left us for forever." Ivan started crying and hitting Taeyang's chest. Ivan, "No, I want my mama back."